Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about a rom-com, Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez, which comes out on April 1st. April Fool's Day! Wouldn't that be funny if they were like, no, it doesn't actually come out. Surprise, you have to wait another year. This was my first Abby Jimenez book, which I know is crazy because I feel like she's incredibly popular. My friends have been begging me to read her for so long. You know when you're in the mood for a rom-com and you throw everything out the window? This came in at the perfect time. I did read this book a few months ago. I hope I remember everything about it. I think I do. This is the story of Xavier and Samantha. Samantha takes in her cat, pretty sure it's a cat, into the vet. Something is wrong with it. It needs this sort of massive surgery. The vet kind of tells her like, hey, the cat is gonna on you and you're gonna spend so much money to get it fixed for kind of nothing. So she basically tells him, screw you, I'm getting the cat better, and she leaves. She ends up getting the animal healed. It's all better. He finds out and he kind of basically writes her an apology letter and was like, hey, I'm really sorry. She goes back into the vet for something else. He apologizes again. And then it's like, hey, do you want to go on a date? And she was like, okay, sounds good. So they proceed to have this like amazingly epic first date. Like it's a perfect date and it's amazing. And he's already completely falling for this girl. She's like, look, I got to get back to my house. I've got to pack up. I'm going to California in the morning. So they spend all night together. He takes her back to the house. She walks in the door and her house is empty. And he goes, wait, why is your house empty? I thought you were just going to California for the weekend. She goes, no, I'm moving to California permanently. Her mother is having dementia issues, hence the name Say You'll Remember Me. And so she's going back home to help take care of her mother and the family in general. So now they've both just had the most amazing and incredible and soul-connecting first date, and they immediately are split into different states. So this book really is about long-distance relationships and how do you do it and how difficult they are to do. If you're fully in it 1,000%, you can make it work, but that doesn't mean there's not going to be massive difficulties in the process. And meanwhile, both of these characters are dealing with some pretty big drama within their families in their own homes. It was a beautiful novel. I really loved it a lot. I've heard people say that whatever Abby Jimenez book you read first will be your favorite one always. And I've always said that about Emily Henry as well. And this might be true because as of making this video, I have now read 3 other Abby Jimenez books, and this one is still my favorite one. I read The Friend Zone, Happy Ever After Playlist, and Life's Too Short. I did like all 3 of those books, but to me, her writing is getting better and better as she goes. I still have another trilogy of books to read before I'm fully caught up on Abby Jimenez. If you like Emily Henry, I do think she's a more solid writer than Emily Henry in some respects. They both have these kind of cutie rom-com sort of overview baseline stories, but all of them delve into something much deeper than that. I did cry a lot reading this book. The ending just kind of got me. And even though I wasn't a huge fan of the first trilogy of books she did, I found myself just, a single tear during all of them. She's really good at pulling at your heartstrings. So I did give Say You'll Remember Me 5 stars. Abby Jimenez does not write spicy books. There is a sort of more flowery discussion about it, let's say. You're coming in here for the heartbreak of the story, not for the spice. If I had any critique of this book, it's that there's a couple sort of plot lines that are sort of not resolved by the end of the book. It didn't super bother me a lot. There is definitely a larger discussion I would like to have seen of how much of your life do you give away to take care of somebody who doesn't know who you are anymore. Overall, I love the book. Highly recommend this book. Cannot wait to read the 3 other books by Abby Jimenez I haven't read yet. Again, Say You'll Remember Me is out April 1st. If you've read any Abby Jimenez, let me know in the comments what's your favorite book of hers. Bye!